Have you ever stood in the produce aisle, looked at a row of colorful fruits, and thought, could something here actually help me feel like myself again? I am talking about energy, confidence, and yes, natural erections. If you are over 50, you might feel like that part of your life is slipping further away. But what if I told you it does not have to? Hi, I am Dr. Sofia Carter, and today we are going to talk about something surprisingly powerful: fruit, not exotic supplements, not pills with side effects. Just simple, delicious, everyday fruits that can reactivate blood flow, support hormone balance, and help reignite your natural erections without the struggle. These are things you can eat today and every day to gently bring life back to an area many men quietly worry about. So if you are ready to take a small but powerful step toward feeling more alive, more responsive, and more connected again, keep watching. Because by the end of this video, you are going to know exactly which fruits to eat daily and how they support your erections in ways most doctors never explain. Let us begin with the first fruit, one that many men overlook, even though it is one of nature's most potent circulatory helpers. The first fruit is pomegranate. I like to call it nature's nitric oxide booster. And here is why that really matters, especially for men over 50. Erections at their core are all about blood flow. When your blood flows freely and smoothly through your vessels, the spongy tissue inside the penis fills and expands with oxygen-rich blood. That is what gives you firmness, sensitivity, and stamina. Without strong circulation, none of that happens properly. And pomegranates help make that process happen more easily and more naturally. Pomegranates are loaded with powerful antioxidants, especially one called ponecollagen, which has been shown in multiple studies to protect and restore the inner lining of blood vessels. That inner lining is called the endothelium, and I want you to think of it like the traffic controller of your circulatory system. It directs where and how blood flows. When it is healthy and flexible, it sends clear signals that tell your vessels to relax and open up, so blood can flow exactly where it is needed, including to the penis. Now here is the part that many men find encouraging. Men who drink pure pomegranate juice or eat the seeds regularly often begin to notice a quiet but very real shift. Firm or morning erections, improved sensation, less frustration, more confidence. It is not a quick fix, but it is a steady repair. A process where day by day the antioxidants from the fruit work to reverse damage caused by years of chronic stress, poor diet, high blood pressure, smoking, and even inactivity. And let us not overlook the emotional side of this. When you do something nourishing for your body, something as simple as enjoying this rich, jewel-like fruit, you are also sending yourself a message. I still care. I am still showing up. That sense of personal control of taking action rather than waiting for a prescription is incredibly powerful, especially for men who have spent years feeling uncertain, disconnected, or frustrated in silence. So whether you are sipping a glass of fresh pomegranate juice or adding seeds to your salad, know this: you are not just eating fruit, you are fueling your performance from the inside out, one bite at a time. The second fruit I want to highlight today is blueberries. Tiny, yes, but incredibly mighty. These little dark blueberries are packed with health benefits and are especially helpful when it comes to supporting both nerve function and hormonal balance, which are two of the biggest foundations for strong, satisfying sexual health. Here's what you need to know. After the age of 50, your nervous system begins to slow down gradually. The delicate nerve endings in your hands, feet, and yes, in the penis become more vulnerable to damage. That means signals from your brain, things like arousal, pleasure, and stimulation, can become delayed or feel less intense. That can be frustrating, even confusing for men who feel mentally ready but physically less responsive. Blueberries are loaded with compounds called anthocyanins and flavonoids, which help protect and restore these fragile nerve endings, keeping your neural pathways sharp and responsive. They help maintain the integrity of the connection between your brain and your body, so that desire, arousal, and reaction all happen more smoothly. But the benefits do not stop there. Blueberries also lower oxidative stress, which is a fancy term for inflammation and internal rust that builds up in your body over time, especially if you have been eating processed foods, living a sedentary lifestyle, or dealing with blood sugar swings. When oxidative stress is high, your testosterone drops, your dopamine dips, and your body feels more sluggish overall. But when you reduce that internal stress, something beautiful happens. Your hormones start to work better, your brain chemistry improves, and your natural desire returns. I have worked with many men who simply added a generous handful of blueberries to their breakfast every morning, just that one change, and within weeks they reported more energy, brighter moods, better focus, and yes, better intimacy. It is not magic, it is just biology working the way it was designed to once it has the support it needs. And here is what I love most. Blueberries are so easy to work into your daily routine. You can eat them fresh, frozen, blended into a smoothie, mixed into your yogurt, or even just by the handful as an afternoon snack. It is one of the simplest and most effective things you can do each day to support your erections, your focus, and your overall vitality. So do not underestimate the small stuff. Sometimes a bowl of berries is not just a snack, it is a signal to your body that you are ready to feel strong again. Now let us talk about the third fruit, one that is sweet, refreshing, and surprisingly powerful when it comes to male health. Watermelon, yes, watermelon. That vibrant red fruit you may have thought was just a summer snack actually holds a hidden secret for men's circulation. Within that juicy flesh lies an amino acid called citrulline. This amino acid plays a unique role in your body. It helps convert into arginine, which in turn supports the production of nitric oxide. And as we have talked about before, nitric oxide is one of the most essential compounds for healthy erections. It allows your blood vessels to relax and widen, giving your body the signal to send more blood exactly where it needs to go. Now, here is where it gets even more fascinating. Some researchers have actually started calling watermelon a natural alternative to certain erectile medications. Why? Because it gently encourages the same biological response, blood vessel relaxation, and improved circulation. But without the sudden chemical jolt or possible side effects, watermelon does not override your body's natural rhythms. Instead, it supports them, builds on them, and gives your tissues a soft but steady boost in strength, flexibility, and oxygen flow. And it does something else that most people overlook. It hydrates you. Watermelon is made up of over 90% water, and that hydration is more important than you think. When your body is dehydrated, even mildly, your blood becomes thicker, your vessels contract, and your circulation slows down. That can lead to sluggish erections, fatigue, and even brain fog. But with watermelon, you are restoring fluid, electrolytes, and nutrients all at once. You are refreshing your system from the inside out, naturally. I often suggest eating a few slices in the afternoon, especially during the warmer seasons when your body needs extra water. You can even make it a small ritual, a calm moment in your day. No phone, no stress, just you, your breath, and a plate of something sweet that is actually healing you. It may sound simple, but these daily moments of nourishment can become surprisingly powerful. They remind your body and your mind that you are not in decline. You are in transformation. This part of your life is not about giving up. It is about showing up with intention. So yes, watermelon may be humble, but the support it offers is far from ordinary. Now, you might be wondering something very practical. Should I eat all three of these fruits every single day? And the truth is you can, but you do not have to start that way. What matters most is not how perfectly you follow a routine. What matters is that you begin. Maybe you start with pomegranate in the morning, stirred into some yogurt or juiced into your tea. Then a handful of blueberries, midday, maybe on top of oatmeal or just straight from the fridge. And in the evening, a few juicy slices of watermelon after dinner, as a sweet, refreshing treat that also happens to be boosting your blood flow and easing your vessels into rest and repair. The key is consistency, not perfection. These fruits work best when they are part of your rhythm, not a rushed fix, not a chore, but a gift you give yourself, a gentle form of self-respect, a way to say, my body is still worth caring for, my energy, my pleasure, my confidence still matter, and let us zoom out for a second. This is not just about sexual health. These fruits support your entire system, your heart, which relies on nitric oxide to beat efficiently, your brain, which uses antioxidants to stay sharp and focused, your blood pressure, which benefits from the minerals and water in these fruits, and your stress levels, which ease when your body is well nourished and hydrated. You are not just helping your erections, you are helping your sleep, your moods, your relationships. This is a whole body approach to healing, and it starts with something as simple as fruit on your plate. And yes, I understand that for many men this can feel unfamiliar. Most of us were never taught that food could be intimate medicine, that what you eat could impact how you feel in your most private, vulnerable, and meaningful moments. But I want to challenge that old mindset, because the more you understand the connection between your daily habits and your vitality, the more empowered you become. You are no longer waiting for a prescription. You are no longer ignoring the signs. You are participating actively, daily in the renewal of your strength, and that more than anything else is what brings lasting change. So if your body has been whispering with softer mornings, a dip in desire, or more effort needed to feel connected, do not ignore it. These are not signs of failure. They are signs of change, and the beautiful part, you have the power to respond. One bowl, one walk, one fruit at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this message spoke to you, I invite you to subscribe. Because on this channel, we talk about men's health with honesty, with warmth, and with hope. No shame, no judgment. Just real support for real men who want to feel strong again. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are in a new chapter, and I am honored to walk it with you. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.